So you may already know that you can use ChatGPT to remove a background from an image. So let's give that a shot here. I'm just going to drag an image into ChatGPT, image of a bride, and I just want to remove the background. So I'm just going to type in remove the background. Hit enter, and ChatGPT is going to work its magic. Okay, so it's done, and it's removed the background. And on the surface, this seems like a win, but let's take a closer look. All right, so here's our original image. Here's the bride. And here is the cutout version. And if you look closely at the face, it's not the same bride anymore. The eyes are a little bit different. The expression's a little bit different. Dress actually looks identical. I mean, they pretty much nailed the dress. I don't think it changed the dress, but it definitely changed. Well, maybe it did change the dress a little bit. What do you think? Nah, looks pretty good to me. But either way, it's just not the same girl. So what if I told you that there is a way that we can use ChatGPT to cut this image out, remove the background, and not change the facial features of the bride? So let's give it another go, shall we? I'm going to drag the same image in there, drop it in. I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. This time, instead of just typing remove the background, I'm going to type at, and I'm going to select Adobe Photoshop. Then I'm going to type remove the background. And let's give that a go, shall we? Okay, and so it's done. Photoshop has cut this image out for us. And if we open it up, we can see it is definitely our bride. Now, maybe you knew about this. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. All I can tell you is I've been teaching at workshops and classes, and every time I show this, people are like, boom, mind equals blown. So I know it's not Nikon, but I wanted to show it to you anyway, because if you use a camera, you probably use Photoshop, or you probably edit images. So I wanted to show you some of the fun things that we can do using ChatGPT linked to Photoshop. Now, you do have to link the two together, but you don't even need a paid plan with Adobe for this to work. ChatGPT says this will work even with the free version of Photoshop, although you may need to have an account. And all you need to do is go up to this little sidebar here, and once you expand it, you're going to see a section for apps. You just link the app together, link it to your Photoshop account. It's going to pop open a window. You may need to authorize your account over on the Adobe side. Once they're linked together, you will see that you now have the option here to say more, and you'll see Photoshop in that list there. And you can connect a whole bunch of different apps. It's not the only one that you can connect. So you might want to have a little bit of fun while you're in there. So let's have some fun with some images though. All right. Let's take a look at this cosplayer here. He's a steampunk cosplayer. He's obviously on the sidewalk, right? It's messy. We need to cut this image out and replace the background. So let's have a little fun with this. Remove the background. Oh, I should probably spell remove right, although it's not incredibly picky. If I spelled it wrong, it would figure it out. It is artificial intelligence, after all. All right, so let's give this a go. It's a much more complicated cutout, but Photoshop's going to do a great job with it through our ChatGPT command. Okay, it's done, and it's even giving us a few suggestions on now what we can do with this image. But what I'm going to tell it is drop the portrait into a neon-lit cyberpunk alley with glowing signs reflecting in the glasses. And I'm just going to hit go, and ChatGPT is going to make that little magic happen for me through Photoshop. Let's see what happens. Okay, and it's done. And again, we have some more suggestions, but let's open up this image, and I'm going to get this out of the way. I just want you to see here, not only did it drop the cutout in. It added reflections. It added shadows. Look at the reflections here, the shadows underneath the feet, directional lighting. It did the whole thing for us. It blended this photo into the image for us, and it did a good job. I mean, hey, maybe you would have done it a little bit differently, but if you don't really know, or if you're not very confident with Photoshop, this is really a game changer, don't you think? Let's try something else. We're going to take this image here and bride and groom, and we're going to convert this for black and white. Same thing. We're just going to say, go down to more and select Adobe Photoshop. And I'm going to type in, convert this to black and white with strong mid-tone contrast and soft highlight roll-off. And let's let Photoshop work a little black and white magic for us. And it's done, and it's done a great job. We can open up the image here, and we can see it did a great job converting this to black and white. I do want to also mention that when you do these types of things, you still have the ability to adjust the edit. So you can see here's the original by clicking this top icon. Here, it's a little thumbnail of the original. This is the processed version, and if we click on this icon right here, we can change the intensity of the effect. We go over to here, we have a contrast slider. We can control the contrast to our liking. It was set at about 35. We'll leave that. From here, we have highlights and shadows that we can control, and we can control brightness and contrast with this slider as well. So we do get the image that Photoshop created through ChatGPT for us, but we also have the ability to tweak and adjust this to our liking. And once you're done, all you need to do is click the download button. You also have the option to open it up in Photoshop, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's try something else. You're going to apply an image here, and I'm going to give this an incredibly long and detailed prompt because I want to convert this to a painting. So here's my prompt. Transform this portrait into an old master royal oil painting style while preserving the subject's exact facial features, identity, expression, bone structure, eye shape, lips, nose, and proportions with no changes to likeness. Pretty specific there, right? And rich painterly brush texture to the dress, gloves, crown, and backdrop with Rembrandt-style brown and gold tones, deep shadow fallout, soft luminous skin, subtle canvas texture, elegant museum quality vanished oil paint depth, enhance the crown and metal with refined gold and highlights, and make the background feel like a hand-painted studio canvas. Keep the eyes sharp and lifelike. Preserve all original facial anatomy exactly, and do not stylize or reinterpret the face. Let's see what happens when we give this a go. Okay, so we have our result, and you'll see here, this is a miserable fail. It is not even close to the same person. All right, so let's get rid of this. Okay, and you can see there is a dramatic change to the bone structure, skin tone, facial features, etc., etc., etc. So I'm going to just click on the original image here, and I'm going to say, using this button, open in Photoshop, and ChatGPT is going to bounce me over to Photoshop, and then we're going to try the same thing, but just a little bit differently. Okay, now here we are. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to AI markup. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to use the Nano Bananas 3.0 model. And I'm going to give it the exact same prompt and click generate. And now let's see what happens. Okay, and we have the results, and I would say it is absolutely incredible. It did a phenomenal job of turning this from a regular photo into a Rembrandt-style oil painting. So great results, and then we have a second option as well. We have two options, but I think this first one came out actually really nice. So yeah, so you could just select keep here, and you could do it that way as well. So let's bounce back to ChatGPT and try something else. All right, so I'm going to give it another image. And I'm going to say, actually, I'm going to close the Photoshop icon here. I'm going to say, give me recommendations for replacing the background. And let's spell recommendations correctly. And there we go. And let's see what ideas ChatGPT gives us. And then we'll roll with one of them. And it's telling us already, hey, it's begging for an epic environment swap. Begging for it. So arcane throne room, grand observatory, ancient library, cathedral window chamber, portal chamber. Oh, I like the sound of that. ChatGPT recommends the grand observatory because of the hand pose. So, hey, you know what? Let's give that a go. So let's take this and say, give me a prompt for a grand observatory background. And let's let ChatGPT write the prompt for us, and then we'll use that in Photoshop and we'll see how it goes. And it's giving us a really nice detailed prompt here. And hey, you know, we're doing this as it goes, so we're going to just see what happens. All right, so let's just give this a go. I'm going to take this entire prompt here. I'm going to copy it, and then we're going to drag this image back over here, and we're going to use Photoshop, and we're going to give it that prompt. Replace the background with a grand arcane observatory interior featuring a towering domed ceiling, massive brass telescope, celestial star maps, glowing constellations, etc., etc. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. All right, it's running. All right, so here come the results. Let's see what we got. And here we go. Let's check it out. Okay. So yeah, pretty cool. I mean, the face is darker than I'd like, but it did match the window light here to the side of the face. So actually the lighting is pretty realistic, actually. It actually did a good job there. Although, I mean, for a portrait, it's probably not ideal. So let's see if we can brighten up the face. Brighten up the face of the subject. That's pretty straightforward. Let's see what happens. Okay, so ChatGPT says, done. I brightened the face while keeping the rest of the scene moody and cinematic. And yeah, it did. It brightened the face a little bit. Again, we can still play with this a little bit here. Yep, so we can bring it up a little bit more if we wanted to. And you see, it actually created a mask just on the face. Maybe I was a little too specific and should have mentioned including the beard as well. But hey, that's on me. I was very specific and so was it. So let's bring up the shadows a little bit in the face. There we go. That's a little better. And yeah. Okay. So yeah. So there we go. Changes applied. Face has come up a little bit. And lesson learned there. I probably should have said face and beard. But hey, this is how we learn, right? So yeah, amazing stuff you can do using ChatGPT. Once you link it to a Photoshop account, even a free Photoshop account. I'd love to hear from you. Did you know about this? And if you have, what have you been using it for? I'd love to hear the ideas that you've come up with for using ChatGPT to do your Photoshop edits for you. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.